There's somebody named Amanda who wants to talk on the show and ask me what. Oh, I want to point out to the people who they're trying to call from these fake numbers. I keep trying to tell them, you've already messed up that right there. That doesn't work anymore on my show. Sorry. When you call that Google Voice, it goes right into this little voice message. So that's what you're calling, sir or ma'am. Like I could even go in there and press block. I'm not gonna do it. I just think it's funny that you're trying to do it and it doesn't work like you thought it would be anymore. Like they're calling that Google Voice and it's hilarious. That's Google Voice you're calling. If it doesn't tell you, it is. They'll call like who the fuck wants to troll somebody that much? Who wants to do that? I want you to know, like 420-666-1337. Have you noticed it doesn't ring? You do notice that it's not doing anything. It's not messing with the phone or anything. It's not even making a noise. You do know this, right? Well, because they're calling from a fake number. I give them the whole number because they're calling from a fake number. I just hold it up so I can see that they're doing it. I'll have it right here so I can see that they're doing it. I just think it's funny. So keep on doing it, but notice nothing's happened, nothing clicks, you hear no noise because it's Google Voice. Enjoy. Keep on calling. Let me go to the phone line though. Let me pick up one of the phone. I don't see my man Adam. Adam is supposed to be on the line, but I do not see him. Adam must have hung up. Adam must have said, "Fuck it, it's taking too long." So let me. And there's some people who wanted to talk in the email, but I should. I'm in the queue and I want to speak. Mente 347 347 942. Let me bring in a Mente because I see him in the chat room. 347 942 347. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. What up? What up?
What's going on, Tommy?
Hey, this is a female or male?
This is a woman.
Oh, hey.
Or a woman.
What would you like to talk about?
I do believe that black women are irresponsible and they're not held accountable for their actions. I agree with that.
Why aren't they?
Because, hey, that's a good question. If I may use my own example, maybe that could help.
Mm-hmm.
Black women in my life, you can't say anything to them.
Nope.
And I once was that way. And I had to learn to stop being so emotionally sensitive and have tougher skin and not take it so personal to what was being said to me. But there are black women that are so delusional and so over emotional that they can manipulate you so bad that you don't want to say anything to them. And that's how they control the situation.
Explain. That's interesting. You said that you end up getting manipulated by them to kind of feel sorry for what usually like the position that they're in.
Yes. Let's take for example. Anytime someone manipulates, the first thing they do is they get to you emotionally.
He got it.
With the mother, her son was a gangbanger. Remember?
Nah, he just sent me a text message installed.
Asking her very logical questions, and she was just like, well, my son, she goes, oh, well, when you go in school or when you this and that, and then, don't you do that? Or don't you? She throws it back at you. Well, don't you do that? Or don't you feel that way? So that is where it is. That's how one gets manipulated. And as far as, like, my mom, one thing she does, the same thing I'm talking about, is she throws things at you that she knows about you. I mean, she's our mother. Of course, your mother knows things about you. But to say things to you to hurt you. And that's what happens. It becomes this psychological game, unfortunately.
People tend to fear black women, though. Where does that come from? Like, there's fear of them.
Because of the manipulation. My mom is like that. Because if you have someone who is very intuitive and they can call out some stuff that's the truth about you, but they don't. But they know how to block themselves. Then you have a very dangerous person there. Very dangerous person, and that's what happens with a lot of black women. And they know how to put on this. I can't. It's something about they put on this emotional face, this emotional thing, and then people begin to feel sorry for them. It's like I'm your girl, and I punch you in the face, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get ready to hit me back or something, or you push me down, and then I say something like I start crying, and then next thing you know I'm making you cry, but you're like, wait a minute, but you punched me in the face. That's what it's like with black women, and it's gotten so deep because people defend the behavior. It's so sad you can't tell another person about a black woman. You can't tell another black woman, look, black women are out their mind out here. And you know you can't definitely say nothing about your mother because you're wrong for that. You definitely can't do that. So we have all these elephants in the room in the black community, then this is what's going to happen.
So you don't take offense to what I say then, do you?
No, I don't take offense.
Why do you think that so many men are joining? Like, you just explained why the women would do it.
We need to locate a bomb.
Why do you think men are allowing this? Because they can't do these things without the men backing them. They could not feel the way that they feel or say the things that they say if it were not men that were helping them and saying, you a queen, you're this, that. Men are the cause of this. I can say whatever I want to about the women, but it would not work if men didn't follow along.
Your drone has located a bomb.
That's interesting because I don't really, in my experience, I don't really hear men defending it on my side.
Mm-hmm.
I hear men defending the truth about women. So.
Well, we don't defend it. We involve ourselves in the system.
5 seconds.
Meaning we want to sleep with women so bad we don't even call them out on stupid shit. The only time a man calls a woman out on the stupid shit she does is in the barbershop or either when he's done with her. That's the only time we tell them they pussy stink is when we don't want to be with them no more. We arguing. That's the only time we tell them anything bad about them is when we either in the barbershop or when we leave.
What I'm trying to tell you is, in my personal experience, I knew black men, even a man in my life that would just tell me what you gotta say, what you gotta say, or whether you take it or not. So maybe that's a blessing on my side.
Oh, it is, because if there were more men who did this, the women would have to humble themselves. You hear how the one woman spoke before on the show, the woman who's dating the white man. Do you hear the woman who's married to the white man? Do you hear how different she sounded than the majority of black women who saw the show?
The video you played,
Yeah, she was on the show earlier.
Oh, that was she. I didn't know she was married to a white man.
Yeah, she's married to her. Do you see how soft-spoken she was?
Right.
That's usually what happens when the women are dating men of other races. They know they can't be jackasses like they're being to us. And if men were standing up like you said that the men in your life were, well, the women would have to do something to get us to be interested in them. At the end of the day, women need men more than men need women. That's a fact. So women would do whatever they had to do to attract the men. Right now, the men that are black men, they don't have to do anything to attract them. They get to push them around, like what you just said. They get to emotionally manipulate men, and now they're physically doing
it. It goes back again to look at the situation when I was born in the 80s. Most of us born in the 80s, our parents had us between the age of 15 and 19 years old. And then we had children in our 20s. I was 23, I had my first child. And what I'm getting at is a lot of black men have grown up being aggressive black women. So even when you're a woman who's soft-spoken, even like myself, you have to go into a point in a relationship where you're cursing and you're yelling and acting a fool. You understand what I'm saying? So even when we are in a place where we keep ourselves calm, we are almost treated as if we're weak amongst black men because they're used to that type of behavior.
So what does a black man end up doing? Okay, I hear what you're saying. Like you said, they feel like they're treated like they're weak. When black men get nice,
let me keep a connection, man.
I think again, this is my perspective. I think that a lot of times they take advantage of it. Because I'll give you an example right now. take a woman from the South or from the South, and then a guy from up North. She's sweet, she cooks, she cleans, you know, that's the way of Southern people. But the Northern man's going to take advantage of that because he's used to a girl cursing him out. He's used to a woman just being ignorant, being childish. I think ghetto behavior is childish. And just being childish.
Do you think that it just goes back to just we're both trying to fuck each other over then?
But if you're used to a certain type of behavior,
yes,
you're gonna see. Oh wait, Tommy, did you ever see the video with two couples and the parents was talking to each other nasty? It was hilarious, but it was nasty. It was a dark comedy. The guy was like, I can't do nothing. I can't eat. I can't shit. I can't do nothing with her. And she's like, oh, your underwear stinks dirty. You didn't even wash it.